Hey guys, I'm back. Tonight we're going to make a pot pie with a little twist. So stick with me and I will show you what we're going to make. Okay guys, this is what I'm making the chicken in tonight. I've got 2 chicken breasts and I'm going to put chicken broth in with that. And I have some crushed up chicken bouillon. I'm going to cook that in my Ninja Foodie. So that'll be done a lot faster. And then when it comes out, I'm going to shred it up and it's going to go in our pot pie. All right, let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need biscuit, 2 cups of that. You're going to need buttermilk. You're going to need vegetable oil, cheddar cheese. You're going to need you some yummy cream of chicken soup, some seasonings, as you see I have here. Also have salt. And you're going to need a couple of cans or frozen mixed vegetables, whatever you want to use, and a little bit of garlic powder. You're going to need a casserole dish, which I have right here. I've already got my biscuit poured up, guys. So, and you're going to need to preheat your oven on 425 so we can start this. That's what I'm doing right now. That's that lovely beeping. So my chicken is in my Ninja Foodie cooking right now. And once it's done, I'm going to shred it up and we're going to get all this yummy stuff together. And I'm going to show you guys how to make this amazing twist on a regular pot pie. All right, while my chicken is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and take my cream of chicken soup and I'm going to put it in this pan. I'm going to heat all of the ingredients together so I can taste test and make sure I have my seasoning like I want it. And that I have enough vegetables and all that good stuff once it's going into the casserole dish. So the chicken is definitely going to make this more thick. But I want to go ahead and put these together. All right. My grands are here today, so if you hear the littles, that's what that is. All right, so I've got my mixed vegetables, and I'm just going to go ahead and put both cans in there of those. Make sure it's all out of there. And I'm going to put my salt in last as I'm starting to make the other stuff up. But I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Lowry's garlic. A little bit of onion powder. I really like the onion powder. I think we've discussed this before. And some black pepper. Let's make sure I do this with the sprinkle side and not the pour side because that would be tragic. Okay, so this is all in here. I'm going to mix it together and I'm going to heat it up together on the stove real quick while we're waiting on our chicken. Okay, guys, I have got my chicken all shredded up here. And I used about a cup, I don't know if you can see it in there or not, of the chicken broth out of the chicken after I prepared it in the Ninja Foodie. And I am going to put our mixture, our vegetables, and our soup on top of the chicken. And see if I need some more of that broth in just a second here. Definitely smells so good. How many of you guys enjoy making pot pies? You can tell me down in the comments. I definitely enjoy them in the wintertime. I don't think there's anything better than a good pot pie. All right, let me set this aside. Okay. I'm going to mix this together. Making a mess. All right, once I get this all mixed together, then I'm going to go ahead and start working on the cheddar drop biscuits to go on the top of this, guys. Then we're going to get it all in the oven, get it cooked up, and we're going to plate it up and taste it together. All right, that looks so good. So yummy. All right, let me get these biscuits going. Okay, we're going to get our biscuits going. We got 2 cups of biscuit in here. I am doing 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. All right. I'm going to do 2/3 cup buttermilk. Put that all in there. You can use regular milk. I have buttermilk on hand, so it was just the easiest for me. And I'm going to put in about a cup of cheese. A little bit more. And this is sharp cheddar cheese. Of course, you can use whatever you like. Whatever cheese you like. I think I'm probably going to need a little bit more buttermilk because I got some very dry biscuit over here. So let me grab a little bit more buttermilk. Don't want to be too runny, but I definitely don't want them to be too wet. Too dry. Sorry. All right. It's looking a little bit better. Okay, I'm going in one more, guys. So instead of 2/3 buttermilk, we have probably used about a cup at this point, or close to it. You know it's all trial and error. Always in the kitchen. I know it's like that sometimes when we make biscuits. I can put the right amount in there and it'd be way too much. Then other times, put the right amount in there and it'd be way too less. So, all right, that looks way, way better. There we go. We want this the consistency of drop biscuits, obviously. We're going to drop them on top of the pot pie. And then we're going to cook these till they are golden brown and done. And then our pot pie will be done. I think I'm just spilling some of that across the room. Definitely wasn't trying to do that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get that back over here so I can show y'all what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going to try this with my lovely ice cream scoop. I'm going to see how this works. This might not be ideal, but why not try it, right? All right. I'm going to spoon these biscuits out. But we're going to do these just like Cheddar Bay biscuits. So they're going to go on top of this. And then I'm going to make up a butter and garlic mixture. Just melt regular butter. Real butter is what I use. and then put a little bit of garlic powder in it and brush it on the top when it's done. If you don't want that, don't put it on there. If you don't want the garlic flavor in your pot pie, then don't worry about it. Just have the cheese biscuits. But if you do, it actually is a really good addition. So give it a try. Let's see. I may need to add a little bit more to that one. Here we go. I have another little one here. I think I'm just going to put that right in the center. Let's have an extra one. Don't want to waste any of it. We're going to get it all out of the pot. Now, you guys, if y'all want to cook this with fresh vegetables, cut up all your vegetables, cook them all together, whatever you want to do, you can do this just like that. Just do the vegetables just as you were, fresh, right out of the grocery store, or you can get the frozen, but I have the canned on hand. And a lot of times when I make pot pie, I buy the little pie crust, or I use leftover biscuit dough and make pie crust. But today, I didn't have that. I had biscuit, so I was like, we're just going to do the biscuits. Okay, so this is going in the oven again at 425, and I'm going to cook this until these biscuits are done. I'll come back and let you see. All right, guys, this is the finished product. Almost. We're going to add in, I got my butter melted, got me some more different kind of Lowry's garlic powder. This one has the parsley in it. And put some of this in here. All right, we're going to get this mixed around. Like I said, you guys, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. But I'm going to do it because this is my husband's favorite kind of biscuits. He is going to really love this when he gets home. So that's who I cook for every day. My beautiful husband. Get these biscuits buttered up. All right. How pretty that is. Can't wait to eat it. It is so hot right now, though. I'm not going to be able to try it yet. All right. I think that's it. I want you guys to be able to see it really well. I'm also going to post a picture, but I don't want to knock it off the table here. So that's it. That is my pot pie with cheddar bay biscuits on top. So if you guys make it, let me know. I would love to see the comments after you try it and what you thought about it. Let me know what you did with yours, if you changed anything up or anything that you have to add to it. Let me know in the bottom because I'd love to try something a little different or anything, any kind of suggestions that you have. Okay, well, thank you all again for watching me cook dinner tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you. Bye.